Education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the whole world. Good evening, respected GTO sir and my friends. Today I choose a topic that is new education policy. Now education policy is launched by the government in the year 2020 and the aim to make India as a global knowledge power. Now if we talk about why it is important because from the last 30 years there is no change in our education policy, so it is very important. And also we know that India, to make Indian schools as a global, to compete with the global school, it is very important to change in our education policy. Now if we talk about how this policy has designed, this policy is going to, new education policy is going to replace 10 plus 2 system to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 year system. For example, first 5 year there will be preparatory foundation stage, and the next 3 years will be the preparatory stage, and the next 3 years will be middle stage, and the next 3 years will be next 4 years will be secondary stage. In the foundation stage, the activity study will mainly based upon activity based learning, and also in the secondary in the preparatory stage, the activity will the study will based upon the study. For example, drama, discoveries, interaction, activity based learning will be happen in the preparatory stage. If we talk about the middle stage, in the middle stage we are going to do basically experimental learning. For example, we have the science, maths, SST, humanity, and the other subjects. So in these subjects all will be based upon the experimental learning. If you talk about the secondary stage, in the secondary stage, class 9 to class 12, it will be based upon greater critical thinking ability, and also it will be disciplinary studies, in which class 10th, after class 10th, 11th and 12th will be made easier to check the core competency of a boy. And also the assessment of the whole year will be based on 360 progressive card. And also the teachers will be trained in the world class education level. And also we can say that from class 6 to class 12th there will be internship program. For example, vocational training will be given to students, by which they will be able to get interacted with the companies, and the various thinking will be developed. Now if we talk about government plan, government currently is spending 2.9% of its GDP in education. So this aims to increase 2.9% of GDP to 6% of GDP on education, and also 3.5 crore of jobs will be added in the higher education. And also government is planning to make this school from preparatory stage, or from preparatory stage to secondary level stage as a 100% enrollment ratio. And also to compete with the whole world, we are going to do this. So this will be very good for our generation and future generation, and also for India. And also in Indian students will learn how to do this. Now if we talk about what was the if we compare with the year, the first 3 to 8 years will be foundation stage, and 8 to 11 year it will be the preparatory stage, and also 11 to 14 it will be the middle level stage, and also 14 to 16 it will be covered in the secondary level stage. So this was all, and I hope that this education policy will be effective for the future. That's all. Thank you everyone.